Oh man, I mean, I definitely for like if there was like a Canada one.
Canadian Life Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Because it would be like Mike Myers.
Drake's rise from a teenage actor in Toronto to a world-famous rap star is nothing short of amazing. But how did this Canadian rapper change the way rap is done? What made him the voice of a generation? Drake didn't just join the rap scene, he changed everything. He changed what it means to be a rapper in the 21st century by combining self-reflection, melody, and an unending will to succeed. Come with us as we look at how Drake has transformed hip-hop forever with his unique style, smart partnerships, and cultural effect. The beginning. From Degrassi to mixtapes, Drake's first step into the music business was playing Jimmy Brooks on the Canadian teen drama Degrassi, The Next Generation. He worked on his love of music while acting, which led to the publication of his first mixtape, Room for Improvement, in 2006. This album showed off his great writing skills and set the stage for his future in hip-hop. Drake started to find his own style by working with producers like Boy One Day and DJ Raw. He mixed thoughtful lyricism with slick production. The mixtape's popularity, with 6,000 copies sold by the end of that year, showed his talent and got his music career off to a good start. So, Far Gone, the big breakthrough. Drake's mixtape, So Far Gone, came out in 2009 and was a big turning point in his career. Songs like Best I Ever Had and Successful became quite popular, which brought him into the public eye. The mixtape did so well that record labels started bidding on it, and in the end, Drake signed with Lil Wayne's Young Money Entertainment. So, Far Gone mixed rap with R&B melodies, which was a novel way to mix genres in hip-hop. You can see its influence in the way modern singers add melody to their rap music. Nothing Was the Same, Leaving a Mark, Nothing Was the Same, which came out in 2013, made Drake a major player in hip-hop. It had songs that made you think, like Started from the Bottom and Hold On, We're Going Home, which showed that he could rap and sing at the same time. Some critics called the album a modern masterpiece because of its consistent tone and emotional depth. Drake grew up with this project, which was a reflection of his own growth and experiences. The album's popularity made him even more of a force in the music business and changed the course of hip-hop in the years that followed. He has made Toronto a musical place. Drake's music has always paid tribute to the place where he grew up. It has often been like a map to his history and the memories he has of his home city, from his legendary freestyle 5 a.m. in Toronto to the many times he mentions the 6 in his songs. For example, Energy from 2015's If You're Reading This, It's Too Late shouted out the Toronto suburb of Scarborough, especially Kennedy Road. Worst Behavior from 2013's Nothing Was the Same was a trip down memory lane for Drake, who remembered filming Degrassi on Morningside Avenue, Opinions, and the World Stage. Drake's album Views was out in 2016 and helped him reach even more people around the world. The project included the #1 hit One Dance, which combined pop and dancehall styles. Views launched at #1 on the Billboard 200 and broke streaming records, showing that Drake is still the king of digital music. The album's popularity showed that he could keep his own style while still adapting to changing musical trends. Artists today mix several styles of music into their work to reach a wider audience, which shows how much of an impact it has. Drake and the Duality of Scorpion. Scorpion, which came out in 2018, was a double album that showed two sides of Drake. One side was rap and the other was R&B. The album dealt with personal issues like being a father and being in the public eye. It also had songs with Michael Jackson and Jay-Z. The album had mixed reviews, but it did well on the charts. It debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and had songs like God's Plan and In My Feelings. Scorpion showed that Drake can mix personal stories with music that people like. The way it was released, as a double album, also got people talking about how album structures are changing in the streaming age. Certified Lover Boy and The Comeback. Drake's 2021 album Certified Lover Boy went back to his beginnings by focusing on romantic and emotionally vulnerable themes. There were songs on the album like Fair Trade that were made with other musicians like Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and Travis Scott. Some critics liked the album's production, while others said it didn't bring anything new to the table. Despite this, Certified Lover Boy landed at #1 on the Billboard 200, reinforcing Drake's commercial prowess. The album's popularity showed that he was still important in the music business and that he could connect with fans on an emotional level. For All the Dogs, the evolution goes on. For All the Dogs, which came out in 2023, was a new step in Drake's musical growth. The album had songs with J. Cole and other musicians, and had a more experimental tone. The album got mixed reviews. Some people liked the sound, while others didn't like the length or the lyrics. However, it opened at #1 on the Billboard 200, showing that Drake is still quite popular. Drake's desire to try different musical styles while being true to himself as an artist was shown in For All the Dogs. The release showed that he was dedicated to growing as an artist and trying out new sounds and ideas. His goal is to help the next generation do well. Drake's acts of kindness were the main focus of his 2018 video God's Plan. He spent all $996,631.90 of the video's budget on good deeds, giving stacks of dollar bills to people in Miami. One family got a brand new automobile, while a young student got a scholarship to the University of Miami. Not a bad way to have a lot of fun with money. He has been giving to charity since the beginning. He gave $30,000 to help build the hamlet of Cassava Piece in 2010 after filming a video for Find Your Love in Kingston, Jamaica. In 2015, he gave $75,000 to help start a new recording studio in a Philadelphia school. Working together and cultural impact. Drake's collaborations have been very important in shaping his career and the music scene as a whole. He has worked with musicians like Lil Wayne, Rihanna, and 21 Savage to make tunes that have topped the charts and show how versatile he is across genres. Drake has had an impact on more than just music. For example, terms like YOLO have become part of popular culture in fashion, language, and social media. He has become a cultural icon because he can mix different musical styles and work with performers from different backgrounds. New ways to distribute music. Drake has been a leader in how music is shared and listened to. His surprise albums, such as If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, and Honestly, Nevermind, have changed the way albums are usually released and made the most of the power of streaming services. Drake has made listeners excited and eager for new music by releasing it without any prior notice. This has changed how artists release albums in the digital age, giving money to charity and making a difference in society. Drake has done a lot of good work for a lot of different charities in addition to his music. The music video for God's Plan, in which he gave away significant quantities of money to people and families in need, showed how much he cared about making a difference in the world. Drake has also used his platform to assist organizations that promote mental health, education, and community development. He has done this to inspire good change and help communities that don't get enough help. Did you like this in-depth look at Drake's life? If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. Also, tell us what you think about how Drake has changed the rap game in the comments below.